3I ATLES came to us from interstellar space. There is a guest who hides us. Many messages have been given in words, from turning its tail in the opposite direction. Some of its actions, which usually comets I can't see. Is this a comet or sent from another world? A time capsule. In its solar system, the entry is also a big coincidence. But why? And 3I in December 2025, what's going to happen with ATLES, whose entire scientific community waiting helplessly? Hashu wine video once again in happiness. Nazarene 3I, this story of ATLES is a website of July 2025. Starts at night, when Hawaii, Chile, and of telescopes in South Africa, a huge network in your everyday was busy in work. To this network asteroid terrestrial impact. Last alert system, or ATLES for short, it is said. Only one of these telescopes. The purpose was to scan the sky and find the meaning of dangerous asteroids heading towards identified. This night, ATLES flew into space. New light rotating moving dot capture did. At first, it was just a noose light. Looks like an asteroid. But soon, experts' calculations surprised everyone given. And the biggest reason for this was speed. Yes, usually our solar. Whatever objects there are in the system, whether be it planets or asteroids, orbit around the sun. The thing that the closer it orbits to the sun, the speed will also be equally fast. Like Mars, approximately 24 kilometers, but at the speed of a second orbits, i.e. 86,400 kilometers. But are similarly, the speed of Earth is 29.8 kilometers. But there are seconds. 35 more suns of Venus. Due to being closest to Mercury, speed 47.9 kilometers per hour. But there are seconds. But what ATLES? The record was surprisingly 58 kilometers. But she was moving ahead by the second. Now, the issue was that its speed was limited by its location. Wasn't matching. At that time, the outermost planet was close to Jupiter. But its speed is much more than Mercury was. This speed was proof that this stone is not part of our solar system but came from another star system, which we also call interstellar space. This was the point when NASA, by giving special status of interstellar object to 3I, gave it the name of ATLES. Because it's identified by the network of ATLES telescopes was done. Once it was identified, scientists searched for its old traces started. Then they came to know that this object, also seen 2 months ago in May 2025, was, but on another telescope, which is called TEST. But at that time, the test failed to identify. Well, when the speed of the ATLES proved that it, if not of our solar system, then immediately consider it a special identity was given. Came in the name of which included interstellar does. And because this human date, discovering the inside of our solar system, the one is the third interstellar object. That is why 3 was placed in front of it. And thus it was named 3I ATLES. But you will be surprised to know that 3I ATLES is just not a number, but it is from our solar system. The second 2 passing interstellar guests. It is also completely different from. Their names were Oumuamua and Borisov. First discovered in 2017 was. Whereas in the second year, 2019, both of these also came from interstellar space. But 3 came. ATLES is different from these 2. First difference is of size. Oumuamua was 400 meters long. Borisov's core is 1,000 meters deep, while 3I ATLES is much larger than these 2 at 5.6 kilometers. Till is wide. The second big difference was their speed of. ATLES at almost double the speed of both of them was moving forward. Apart from size and speed, if seen, the entry point of 3I towards ATLES is also, it was quite strange. Everything in our solar system, some planets, asteroids are a thin revolving around the sun like a disk, are. The first 2 interstellar objects in our entered the solar system from above the disk were. But 3I ATLES played a strange game, played. This is part of the disk of our solar system, also entered from a side angle. Experts believe that this way, absolutely coming in a straight line is exactly the same like an arrow hitting the right target. This is why the entry of 3I Atlas also got a lot of attention. It is being called a big cosmic coincidence. That means a huge coincidence of the universe. But finally, 3I Atlas arrived in our solar system. Where is it from? Finding the real location of 3I Atlas. It's like traveling in time. Was when scientists discovered its extremely high speed. And if we investigate its direct path, then he came to the conclusion that this came from an unidentified star system that currently present in the core of our Milky Way is. Let us tell you here that our Milky Way galaxy as a system, also in a thin disk shape. New here, stars are made and it's very crowded is the area. But if this thin disk is converted into 3D if seen in detail, one above and below the core, it is a very sparsely populated area, which is called thick disk. This one of the Milky Way part where very old stars exist, or scientists thinks 3I Atlas, it has come out of this thick disk investigation. Imagine you are standing in a strong wind and your hair is slicked back because of the wind. That is a normal thing. But if suddenly if the hair moves forward against the wind, how would you feel? Just like Scientist 3. I was shocked to see the inverted tail of Atlas, which proved that this is not a common stone is. Of course, later, when it's more of the sun, when I came closer, its tail was normally backwards. It's done. Still on this strange phenomenon, research is going on. Now, the update is that Siraj 3, I Atlas faster after coming out from behind, exiting our solar system. But before its departure, two important events took place, are yet to happen, whom scientists want to see eagerly waiting for. It is expected that in December, he coming out from behind, from the point closest to the Earth, it will pass. During this time, it will be seen that the sun. What did the heat do to its composition and shape? Something has changed. Would that also be normal? Or here too, 3I Atlas has pleased everyone by doing something different. Will surprise. And the second one on the 16th of March, 2026, 3I Atlas passes Jupiter again. It will pass. This will be the last time we see this. We'll see so closely. Jupiter, at this point, NASA's probe, Juno revolving around will try to capture its last photo should be done because after this, 3I Atlas will always leaving our solar system forever. Will go away. I hope Hashu Wine does that. You guys also like and share the video a lot? Do, of your loving comments. Thank you very much. See you next. Awesome in the video. Awesome.